Hey everyone, welcome to Girl to Girl.
Welcome back, girl.
Yay! Girl,
Girl,
girl, do we got some tea?
do we have some tea about ourselves today?
Yeah,
Oh,
maybe.
maybe.
Let's do that.
I think that'd be fun to give a little tea about ourselves and do a Q&A.
Yeah, hell yeah.
More like a dating relationship um centric Q&A. So,
Yeah.
I jotted down some questions for okay, Q&A time. Yeah, it's so much better to hear you through there. Okay, so I figured we can start at the very beginning. Who was your first crush, Lindsay? Do you remember?
God. I mean, I was like 4, maybe. His name was Philip.
Philip? Was he like someone in your class or like daycare or
I don't really remember my parents, like my dad's from Miami and my parents knew them somehow. They
Oh,
were also from
okay.
like yeah, I don't totally remember. What about
I
you?
can I can relate. My parents had a friend who had a son and his name was Frank, and he was definitely a first crush amongst me and like my cousin and my friends. So, what about first celebrity crush?
He's quite I don't know, Flash.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, you're a little bit
Yeah.
older than me, so I can see that. Mine was,
Hey, that has nothing to do with anything.
I think it does. I mean, generations are different, you know?
I
No, I'm
didn't
just
really
kidding.
I didn't really care about yeah, but I was still a child
Right. I could
that was,
relate.
like, crushing over this
I thought Garth Brooks was hot when I was little. And you were like, "No,
No.
no." I also, more of when I was, like, a preteen, I was obsessed with NSYNC, so JC was definitely, like, my first heavy duty celebrity crush from
Oh,
NSYNC.
I was a Justin Timberlake fan.
Ooh, yeah. See, me and my cousin always used to fight over boy bands and Spice Girls and stuff, so we always had to make sure we liked something different, not the same thing. He liked Justin Timberlake, so I was like, "Okay," but JC is definitely more my type anyway, the dark hair, tall, handsome. He's hot. Okay, what's next? Ooh, this is a good one. Who is your crush now? Do you have a crush right now?
Oh, yes, Jacob Elordi.
Oh, yes, I will agree with you. And Wuthering Heights is
Like,
now did you buy it?
it doesn't come out till May 1st.
No, it's out. It's on Apple TV. You can buy it.
Yeah,
I
but I
sent
mean,
you the
like, the
reel.
DVD. The DVD doesn't come out till May 1st.
Oh, yeah. See, I'll probably just buy it digitally because I'm like that. I don't even have a DVD player anymore. Okay. My crush now, like, gosh, I don't even have one anymore. I did have one. I don't anymore, like a real life one, but not anymore. So that sucks for him. But I would have to definitely say Jacob Elordi, or even one of the shows that I'm like hooked on right now is Fire Country. And the lead actor of that, his name is Bodie in the show. I can't remember his real name, but he kind of looks like Jack, or not Jack, Charlie Hunnam from Sons of Anarchy. Like if I
Okay,
were to have to like tell you who he looked like, he's definitely resemblance to like Jax from Son of Anarchy. But he is
okay.
hot. I love watching him fight fires every week. It's on Friday nights if you guys wanna watch it. It's good.
Some fireman smut I can recommend to you then.
Ooh, I will take it. I'm all into the firemen and shows right now, so
Yeah.
okay. Who was your first boyfriend and when? How old were you?
It was Philip.
It was Philip? Oh my god, I love that! That's so
Philip was my
cute.
first kiss too.
Oh, see, I probably had a lot of like stupid fake childhood relationships around the neighborhood and like shit, that lasts a day and then they break up with you, you know?
Yeah.
But my first actual real relationship was when I was a freshman in high school. His name was Curtis. I remember one day it was like Valentine's Day. He was really sweet and he got me a stuffed ladybug and I still have it. Yeah,
You
I still
still
have
have
it.
it all these
I do.
centuries later?
I just put it on a shelf somewhere and kept it all this time, so I have,
Yeah.
like, a bunch of other stuffies that I have that I kept from childhood, though, so it's just packed away with those. When was your first kiss? With Philip?
With Philip.
Woohoo! Yeah, mine was, some boy in the neighborhood. I believe his name was Jesse, if I remember. Gosh, this was so long ago. So, so long ago. I probably shouldn't
Yeah,
have been kissing boys at this age. So how long were you and Philip together?
I don't know. I was like 6 years old.
Oh god, that's so funny. So you were too young to be kissing too then.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, when was your first real date ever?
God, girl, I don't know. I don't know. That I
I feel like
consider a real date?
yeah, that you would consider
Uh,
like a first real like date.
I don't know, 21?
21, yeah. Gosh, I was probably younger than that. I don't even think my baby daddy ever even took me out on a date like that.
Yeah.
Like, not like that. And I was 17 when I met him. But I believe me and Curtis did do a couple of things together as far as like dates go. Like, I remember we went to a cornfield with a couple of friends when we were like 14.
You went
So
to a
I would
what?
consider that a first date. A
What did you
cornfield,
say?
like a haunted
A
a
cornfield. That's
cornfield,
not what I
like what'd you hear? I can't even
like, like
you were
an erotic film.
oh,
I
yeah, no, a cornfield,
I
like a
heard
haunted cornfield, a haunted maze.
yeah, I heard porn film. What?
That's funny, yeah. Nope, nope, a haunted corn maze. Yeah.
Okay.
What was your longest relationship?
6.5 years.
That's pretty long. How old were you when you guys were together?
21 to or like 20, almost 21 to 26, 27.
Early 20 that early 20 young adult love, huh?
Mhm.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
mine was, gosh, me and my baby daddy were together for 2 years, and then I had, like, a really toxic on and off relationship for, like, 2 years after that. But other than that, like, I have not had a really long-term relationship. Um, so what was your shortest relationship? A day?
This is
A
bozo.
day?
One day, one day.
One day with Bozo? He asked you to be his girlfriend?
My shortest
Probably
relationship
just
was bozo the day.
oh my god, that is so fucking yeah, mine was probably, like, a day when I was in elementary school too, but if we're not talking, childhood relationships, like school, house relationships, I would say my shortest fuck, probably Bozo too, shit, just the 2 weeks. Like,
Bozo
that's
wins
funny.
the championship for the shortest relationships. I mean, technically, he kind of
Co
does because he was with Castle Rock for
yeah,
a week,
3 days?
3 days,
Yeah, a week?
something.
I wonder oh, I wish we could tally all the girls he, like, had relationships with and see who actually was the shortest. It was probably only a couple hours.
That may have technically been me because I was like, no.
Right? That's so funny. Okay, what was your worst breakup?
Probably the 6.5 year one,
Can
maybe.
imagine. That would be hard. My worst breakup, definitely baby daddy. I mean, you can imagine having a young child, and trying to navigate that. It was really, really tough. And there was just a lot of abuse as well, a lot of mental and verbal, not physical, thank God, but it was just we had a very toxic co-parenting relationship. So honestly, I feel like that breakup lasted up until the point where I was able to block him, which was 2 years ago.
Well,
So
yeah, because you're tied to him for
yeah.
the
So
entirety
really,
of your
worst
daughter's
breakup
life.
ever is the baby daddy. Okay, have you ever had a good breakup? Like a decent one where you left off mutually, everything was like
I mean, I've
understandably, it
had a
wasn't
good breakup where
toxic.
I was very happy with it.
That's good. Hey, that counts, I think.
I wouldn't
I
say
just
it
yeah,
was
like
mutually happy, but
yeah.
I was happy.
I don't think I have had like a good breakup. No, I think they've all been really like strung out and toxic and just really shitty. So
Yeah.
even with Bozo, me and fuck, that shit lasted more than the relationship. Okay, next we have what was your best kiss? Is there like a memorable kiss that you've had that stands out? It looks like you've had many.
Weren't with dudes.
Oh, that's okay. I will admit, I've only kissed a couple girls, but the ones that I've kissed, they have been like the best kissers.
Yeah.
100%. Like,
They
I
just
would
get it.
agree. Like,
They
they
just
just
get it. 'Cause
yeah,
you kiss a lot of dudes and they're just like their goal is to, like, stick their tongue as far down your throat as
right.
possible, and you're just like, "I this" the whole time your brain is going, "Escape, escape, escape, escape," but you're trying to,
Yeah,
like, play along, and you try to, like, redirect them, and they still just
right.
go for it. I'm like, "Dude, this is what?"
Gnarly.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not trying to,
Yeah.
like, die.
My
Like,
next question
also
was worst kiss, so this can go into our worst kiss.
yeah, if dudes are watching this, we have lips,
Yeah,
it's
and
nice
I
to, like,
like to
nibble
be
on them a little bit and to, like,
right, and
play around. I don't we don't need you to, like, just immediately be like, "Ah."
right, like, I like that, like, playful type of kiss, like,
Yeah,
that's my
we're not
favorite type of
baby
kiss.
birds, okay?
No.
We're not baby birds
And
being
luckily,
fed.
while I have had a lot of worse or bad kisses in my life, a lot of slobbery, icky kisses, I've also had like a couple really good kisses from dudes too, which is nice. Like surprising kisses, romantic kisses. So, that's what I want more of too.
Depending on the situation, wet kisses are not bad.
No.
To me, it's more when you just immediately go for, like, sticking your
Right.
whole tongue in my mouth and you're
Right.
not there's no sensualness to it. It just feels very, like, you're just rooting around in my throat or something. I don't
Right.
know, like you're a pig digging for truffles, with your tongue. I'm like,
Like, let's work up
ew."
to that, please. We don't
I
need
don't
that
even
right
know if I
away.
want that at all.
Right, like, not right off the bat, no way. I know
Yeah,
that I definitely don't. No way. I like to work up to it. I like to be sensual, passionate.
yeah,
Get me going. That's gonna make me want you even more.
yeah.
Um, okay. Let's see. What is the best thing a boyfriend has ever done for you? Any romantic gestures, like surprises?
Surprised me and taken me out of town.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's been a good one. And a lot of times I like the little things. So it's like,
Me too.
I've been sick, and this was actually something that not a boyfriend did, but my sister did. So take lessons, take notes. I was really sick one time and I wasn't feeling good. And she was like, "But I'm your sister." And I was like, "I just don't want to be around anybody." And
Yeah.
I heard my dogs barking. And like an hour or so later, and I went and looked out my door and I didn't see anybody. And so I opened the door and she had just hung a bag that had
Oh,
like my favorite soup, like Cheez Its in it. It had some little things, comfort things. And then it had like
yeah.
cough medicine. So she just went and got me some little
That's so
stuff,
sweet.
didn't interrupt. She still respected my boundaries of I didn't want to
Mhm.
be around anybody. And it was just like there for me to enjoy.
Right, like, honestly, I just did that to my, sister yesterday because she's just been going through a hard time lately, and me and her have been going through a little bit of a hard season, so I was like, "I'm just gonna show her that I care," and I went and dropped off just a little goodie basket with stuff that she loves, and I feel like once again, we can bring in the love languages here, some people just need space, and the way to show love is by giving them something or just showing up.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
I mean,
honestly
I like to say that lately, just a woman doing the bare minimum is like top tier man behavior.
well,
Seems
yeah,
like.
and I mean, that's like one thing that we can even go deeper in this because that's one thing I've just been seeing circulating, how we are um, putting these men on pedestals for doing the basic things that women do every day, such as doing
Mhm.
dishes, laundry,
Yeah,
taking care of
yeah.
our kids, changing a diaper. And really, we can tie all of this into one of our next episodes because I really do want to discuss the manosphere. I think
Okay.
that'd be a great topic for us to talk about on our podcast. But you need to go watch it first. So
I mean,
if you haven't yet, it's only like an hour and a half. It's not that
I
long.
haven't watched it, but we all know that I get on threads.
Oh, yeah, well, and you're right there. I know everything that you already know everything in it. So,
Yeah,
but anyway, yeah, that documentary is just super interesting, and it just doesn't surprise me at all. And we can definitely go deeper into these type of topics. Um, okay, so best thing a boyfriend ever done for me. Gosh, I've had pretty terrible fucking boyfriends, to be honest. Man, I can't even think of like one good thing really. That's so
Damn!
sad. I know. I do remember like the really toxic on and off ex. Like there's one time where we had to drink a whole bottle of wine in his hot tub. And we got really I was super hungover the next day. And he let me stay at his house and puke in his bathroom all day. And anyway, yeah, best thing a boyfriend did for me was definitely he took care of me when I was hungover, let me stay at his house all day. I like called into work. I remember he like drew a bath for me and I like sat in his tub for like 3 hours because I like just could not fucking move. Dude, never will drink wine again.
Oh my god. I had that
But
happen one
yeah.
time with an oyster.
Ew.
That's how I learned I was
Yeah.
allergic,
Oh, that's
and I was
terrible.
on a date.
Oh my god. That is a wild
It
story.
was not great.
Um, oh, yeah, and we're gonna go into some best and worst dates questions here in a minute, after this next question. Eldest place you've ever had sex?
I go to Burning Man. That's its own place.
Yes. Yes, I love that. That's awesome. That's great. Mine is definitely on the side of a camper van. Yeah.
Similar vibes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, it was such a fun experience, though. I don't regret it at all. We were camping, and we just, like, walked off to the side, and, yeah, things got heated, and I was like, "Okay. Okay. We're doing this." Okay. What's the best date you've ever been on?
Asking me some really tough questions because I block
I
out so much
know.
of my stuff. I like mentally, like, I'm like, I'm done with that thought
See, I'm
or
trying to
memory.
ask you, like, positive shit too, that you should remember.
I mean, I
It
don't
could
know.
even be, like, recent.
This I can reference to in another country.
Ooh.
Um, like I went and met up with this person and they took me to this really cool tiki bar
Mhm.
and he just got drinks. It was just the best time. We just talked and talked and talked. And then we turned into 15-year-olds and we could not stop kissing
That's the
for like an
best.
hour.
That
We
is
just
the
kept kissing
best.
and taking a sip and kissing and taking a sip and kissing and taking a sip.
That's all
That
I want
that
right
was like
now
the
is,
whole
like
day.
and that's literally, like, all I'm asking for right now is just to have, like, some really good dates that lead to, like, a hot fucking makeout session. Like,
Yeah.
why where's these men? Where are these men? I'm waiting for you.
He I just one of my favorite moments, he just looked at me with his accent and he was like, "I just can't stop kissing you." And I was like, "Okay."
Ooh, that's hot.
Yeah.
That is hot.
It
That's a
was
good
fun.
one. I
And then
like
we like
it.
we
Yeah.
then we left and we went and like walked around the city for a little bit and it was cool.
Yeah,
I
that's
enjoyed it.
awesome. I love hearing
Yeah.
dates like that. Yeah, I've had I mean, I've had some pretty good dates even as of late. That's what's starting to annoy me is like first dates aren't a fucking problem. Like I can go on so many fucking first dates at this point now in my life that I don't even care for them. But, yeah, I would say one of the recent ones that I went on was last year, we went to Boondocks and we got, like, a 4-hour pass to go bowling. We just spent, like, the whole 4 hours, like, pedaling around and bowling and talking, and it was just really fun. Like, oh, we did play
Yeah.
mini golf too. Yeah, like and yeah, I think you can go to Boondocks and get, like, a 4-hour pass and do anything there too for, like, 45
Nice.
bucks. It was totally worth it. It was fun. It was active, like those are the kind of dates that I like to do. And then the other one I'll mention too is the one that I went on just recently with the last guy. We went to Pet Shack, that new
Okay.
place
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
downtown. It's all yeah, and
Yeah, I
it's
know
all
Pet
like
Shack.
digital, right?
Yeah.
Have you been there?
Yeah.
You have? Yeah,
Yeah.
so fun, dude. I had like the best fucking time. Like that was an awesome first date. And I'm totally going to suggest that again for another first date because it was just super fun. I want to go back there again. It was
You
just
just
so
made
much
me
fun
think of
playing.
another one.
Ooh, tell
When
me.
I was when I was in another country again, I was on a date with this really cute guy. He's really sweet. He's a little bit younger than me, but he's really sweet. And he took me to their version of Puck Shack.
Nice.
Yeah. So it was like cool to see it like in the UK, you know? It was so fun.
Yeah.
We had so much fun.
See, and I
And then he got mad. He got a little mad for like 5 seconds because I whooped his ass. fucking game. And he was like, "We need a rematch. We need a rematch." And so we had a rematch, and then I beat him again, and he was like,
Picked when I went. Like I was not coming back at all. But I love dates like that. Those are hands down some of the funnest dates ever. For first dates, especially to go and do something competitive and active like bowling or mini golf or,
"Yeah."
just even going to like Elitch's or something like that would be fun for a first date. Next, what was your worst date ever? And if you don't remember, that's okay. I can go first because I have one right off the top of my head.
Well, I mean, I remember it was
Okay.
it won't say it was the worst because I don't necessarily remember if it was the worst, but it would fall
Bozo?
in. Yeah,
Buddy.
yeah,
I don't blame you, he just
you
shows up and
stalked me
expects
and
a
showed
first
up at my
date.
house. Huh?
Yeah, he just expects or shows up and expects you to go on a first date, like, that's terrible.
Yeah, and then he took me to this bar after I had already said that I don't wanna drink, and
Right.
so yeah, and I was like, What are we doing here?"
Yeah. Oh my god. I
That
wish
so
I could say that was my first date ever or worst date ever, but it's definitely not. One time I was talking to this guy and we had gone out like a couple times before, like just to the bars and met up like with friends and stuff. But like I had invited him. Oh, my brother invited me to, or he gave me the Bronco tickets because we have season tickets to the Bronco games. And they ended up not going that day for some reason. So he gave them to me. And I was like, hey, you want to go catch the game? Like, we got to go like now though, because it was literally like noon and the game was starting in like an hour or 2 hours. So he was like, okay, let's go. So we go there and we like, get drinks and we're like, smoking on the upper level, outside in the smoking section. And I was like, okay, are you ready to climb 25 flights of stairs now? Because our row is row like whatever at the very fucking top, pretty much.
yeah.
And he was like, oh, I can't do that. I have vertigo. Like, no fucking way am I going to go up there and watch the game and this and that. And I'm like, then why did you come? He was like, "Well, I didn't know your seats were all the way at the top." I'm like, "We're at a stadium, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
what do
like
you
every seat feels like that, unless you're in
Right.
the bottom level.
Yeah, like, it's all up high. You're gonna get vertigo from sitting anywhere in that stadium if you get it as badly as you're explaining. You've been to Mile High, I'm sure. It's
Yeah.
any stadiums like that. So, yeah, he ended up, leaving. He, like, got mad at me for not understanding and, like, just took off. I'm like, "Whatever, fuck it." Went and got another beer and went up to my seats and enjoyed the game.
Such a waste of a ticket.
Right. I
Uh,
was so angry about that because, well, I just went up and made friends with the people next to us. Thank God. That's usually what I do anyway at the games because season ticket holders, you're familiar, with your seats.
yeah.
So,
Those tickets are expensive as fuck.
right. And this was a long time ago. They're way more expensive now for sure. Me and my brother split them with our family. So we'll get 3 games every season between him and I. And that alone is $400, just for me to go to 2 games alone every season, which I'm a diehard Barco fan. I'll pay for that. But I am definitely picky about who I choose to take to those games now. That is for sure. Okay. Oh, you wanna go? Is that what you're telling me? I would love to take you, Mindy. I love to take people that haven't gone with me before too,
Uh,
like, that's kind of my thing. Like, last year, my friend Brooke didn't go with me, so I took her. So this year, if you wanna go, I
yeah,
will
I love
definitely
going.
keep
It's
you in
fun.
mind. Yeah. I love going to games. They're so fun.
I took my
Oh,
mom,
mhm.
because she wanted to see Peyton, and we
Oh,
sat in the I got us, like, really bougie tickets in the end zone, and then
fun.
and she doesn't really drink, but she
Mhm.
got a glass she's like, "I wanna have a glass or 2 of wine," and I just kept going to the bar and, like, refilling it when she wasn't
Filling.
looking, and she was like, "God, why do I feel so drunk?" And I'm like, "I don't know." We just got
Oh, I love
lit at
that.
the game. There was a fight. It was a
What a
Kansas
good
City Chiefs
memory.
game, and there was a
Did
fight
they
that broke
win?
out. Huh?
Did they
It was a
win?
can yeah.
You remember?
It was it was
Yeah, I was
when
gonna say,
Peyton was it was when Peyton was out, and he had to come in he came in just to break some records, and
I think I
the
remember that.
Chiefs won, I think, but there was a
That was
fight that
probably the
broke
year
out.
that they went to the Super Bowl, I
Yeah.
would imagine. Yeah,
It was. And,
yeah.
there was a fight that broke out right in front of us, and my mom was, like, standing up talking shit to the Chiefs fan, and I was like, "Mom, you're not involved." She's like, "I am, because it's right here." And I was like, "Oh, maybe I don't
Oh
need to
my
drink
god, I
any
love
more
that, how
wine."
fun. I've had some really good memories with my dad too going to the games, and, like, I
Yeah.
make sure to go to me and my brother always go to one together. There's definitely been a few where we've gotten pretty toasty too. But yeah, they're fun. That's cool. That's a really cool memory to have with your mom.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever been in love?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, I feel like, I'm the type of person where I feel like you can fall in love with multiple people in multiple different ways. So I'm not like that. There's one soul out there for everybody. I believe there's
Yeah,
multiple people that you can fall in love with and connect with. So yeah, I definitely relate. I've definitely been in love a couple times.
yeah.
Might have been blind love, but it was love. Okay.
Is love truly blind?
Speaking of your parents, actually, I wanted to ask you, are they still together?
Uh-huh.
And how long have they been married for?
52 years?
Hell yeah. Go mom and dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mom and dad, too, they were together all up until he passed away, and they would have celebrated their like 45th anniversary this year. Something like that. So they were together for a long time too. But I feel like that I ask that because I do think that has a lot to do with like how you and I enter into relationships and how we perceive relationships, because we grew up in a household of parents who stuck together and have been
Yeah.
together for so long.
Yep.
Um,
Yeah, I'd say it has its really
okay,
good
what else?
points. It has its really good things, but
Mhm.
also, like, in this day and age with the way dating is, it's also made me more like,
Right.
I'm okay without you
Skeptical
yay.
and
Yeah.
right,
I'm
it's
good
I
by myself.
agree because it higher our standards.
Yep.
It's raising our standards to look for that type of love. I mean,
Mhm.
honestly, and that's okay. If that type of love is not gonna chase me, I'm okay without it. And I think
Yep.
that's where a lot of women are getting to is that same place,
We're
Okay.
no
When what
longer having to choose out of necessity. It's like we're getting to
right,
choose
or
because we want.
survival.
Yeah. Yeah,
Right.
100%.
Okay. Speaking of being in love, when was the last time you told someone you were in love with them?
Like 3 or 4 years ago, maybe? Well, I didn't tell them I was in
Yeah.
love with them. I told them
But
I
that you loved
loved.
them?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
same
3 or
thing
4
with
years
me.
ago.
The last person I ever mentioned like any kind of that type of love with, I told them that I loved them, but I wasn't in love with them. And honestly, it was kind of shitty because this was just another guy that we were kind of off and on, for like a year. And we
Mhm.
just had to kind of like sit down and be like, okay, we love each other, but we know this is never going to be a thing.
Yeah,
I guess that was probably one of my better breakups too.
that's good.
It was tough, but it was better. Hey. Okay, what does finding a partner mean and look like to you?
What?
That look, you're like you just the look that was on your face. I don't know if it was the screen or not, but
No, I was like,
yeah, okay, I
I
thought
mean
so. That was the look you gave.
I don't know. We're in such
It
weird
could
times right now. It's like
I was just hey, it could be that.
we're dating right now is like a minefield because of MAGA and like the
Yeah, the
misogyny that has
manosphere.
come forward out of that and the like level of the manosphere shit and all that stuff that's like been thrust into the forefront because certain things happening in the world have made these people feel comfortable being like, I think that women should da 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 da. So I don't know. It's kind of like that's like I think on my dating profiles it even says like if you
MAGA.
support XYZ, just don't even just
And I
swipe
mean,
left.
I honestly love when people do that on their profiles because in this day and age, we can do that. We can weed out the ones that we don't align with. And
Mhm.
I feel like at this point, while MAGA's never probably going to go away anytime soon, like that is the best option. If a guy's out there and that's what he wants to find, so be it, but it's not me.
The fucked up thing about the MAGA about these kind of men is that I've noticed because like Bozo is like that. So like
Yeah.
and somebody my bestie was asking me like, "Why do you think that they do this?" And I'm like, "Because they want to break a liberal woman. It becomes like a conquest for
Yeah.
them. They want to seek this like independent woman that can take care of herself and is doing this, this, and this, and is looking for a partner because she wants one, not because she needs one. And they want to like break us.
And turn us into these trad wives type,
Yeah.
And I don't want
Get
to
the
dog
fuck out of here.
I
I'm
don't
never going to be a trad wife,
No, and
ever.
I don't wanna, talk shit on trad wives or anything either because, like, I can respect if you wanna stay home and, cook for your man, be with your kids. Like, I feel like that's all really valuable wants and needs for someone, especially a mom, Like, that's okay to want. It's just the labeling of it too, and just putting
Well,
all of these people into these boxes when, you can still be a trad wife, but still be independent.
yeah, it's the big part about with the trad wife, like, that's being sold now, like, the trad wife thing that's being sold now, is that I'm pretty sure she's actually, like, a dude that's, like, pretending to be a trad wife on one of these platforms that I like to argue with people on.
Yeah.
Um, of, like, compartment of trad wives that believe that we all have to live that way.
Yeah, well, and
And I'm like, "No."
that's what makes it wrong for every, group and ideology
Yeah.
out there. Like, that's the thing with MAGA is they believe that everyone has to feel that way. And that's the thing, that's what I mean is they're putting people in these boxes and they're saying you have to stay here. And that's what's causing all of this chaos and division is because we're human, we're multifaceted. We're never going to be one thing completely
Yeah.
all the way through. Like, I mean, that's just how I see it. So, and as far as all this political stuff goes too, like in 10 years, Trump's will probably be dead and not even a thing.
Girl, if it takes 10 more years, I want to
I knew you
have
were gonna say
a
that.
personal meeting with death. I want death to come and sit down at the conference table and explain to me why he wants to
How
let
old
the
is he now?
whole
Like,
world
he's
burn and
he's
suffer instead of
he's
just
like what?
coming down and swooping this motherfucker up and taking him.
He's over 70, right?
He's like 72 and he's in
Oh yeah, he
horrible
has way
health.
less than 10 years. He looks like crap too. Like he looks like he's gonna flop over.
I mean, you about to send me into orbit with 10 years.
That's funny.
I want the fucking I wanna have death on a fucking conference call, and I wanna be like, "Yo, bro,
Where are
what's
you?
up? Why
Well, why are
why
you
are you
taking your sweet
taking all
ass
these
time?
good people and you're leaving this motherfucker here?
Oh, I
Why?"
know. Like Catherine O'Hara, and who else have
Oh,
we
I
lost this year?
know. Well,
Um,
Dawson from Dawson's
oh,
Creek.
dude, that one really hurt my heart.
Yeah,
Like
James Vanderbeek.
and I was not ever a big Dawson's Creek, fan or person growing up. I never got into it, but I always loved like, I was a One Tree Hill person. So yeah, like I just can appreciate the level of fandom and family that come from a show like that. I know what was the other one I was thinking that was really hard? Uh it was an actress. Why can I think of it? It wasn't Catherine O'Hara. It was
Oh, First Wives Club. Um,
oh,
Diane
uh
Keaton.
yes, yes, thank you so much, Diane Keaton, she was the one, yes. Both of those, losing those 2 legends over Trump, like, come on, where are you
Yeah, come
at?
on, Death. What the fuck is going on with you? You're really making bad decisions right now. Sorry.
Yeah,
I
but
think I can speak for half of, well, probably the whole planet almost when I say that.
well, and especially now in the climate we're in and after his speech last week, like, it's terrible and it's sad, and my whole point being is I hope in 10 years, like, our political climate has also changed and improved, just like everything else does in life. We all change, we all improve.
Yeah.
Well, some of us, not all of us. Like the decent human tries to improve.
Good
Okay, I
Lord.
think that was my last question. I don't have any more, unless you have any off the top of your head. Any fun ones? I think that was a good episode.
I'm tempted to be like, how many times have you faked it with every boyfriend?
Ooh,
Oh,
almost every single time because I will be completely honest with you. I can't a guy cannot do that to me. Only I can, unfortunately. And I feel like the one guy that will be able to, he's gonna be my love of the life.
and then you're gonna be like, oh, Lindsay, guess what just happened to me?
Oh, I wish. I fucking wish. I'd be so happy. But I mean, that's a lot of women out there though, and I'm not ashamed to say that. Like, but I've definitely faked it for sure. A ton.
Oh, yeah, a ton,
A
a
ton.
ton.
But I'm at that point in my life now where I'm like, I'm not gonna fake it. Like, I'll tell him it feels good. If it's not there, then so be it.
Be like, "Okay, I want you to like, yeah, you should go ahead. You should go
Yeah.
ahead."
Or
That's
just
our sign. That's our sign that we're like, we're bored. I'm already thinking about going to the gym. I'm already thinking about the fact I gotta feed my dogs in a little while. Like, let's wrap this up.
Already thinking about having to go to the bathroom and clean myself up after.
Yeah, I'm already like out the door.
That is so true, though. That's a good question. I'm surprised I didn't come up with that one, but
Yeah.
yeah, that is a good question. And like I said, if anyone listening, if you struggle with that too, you're not alone. It's literally
No.
99% of women out there that fake it. And hopefully you can just find the right one that you can teach.
But you can train.
Train and teach, and they will treat you right. Like I said, he will be my love of my
Yeah.
life.
Get it. Get it, Beth.
All right. I think we can wrap it up. This is a good episode and I enjoyed it. And we'll be
Yeah.
back next week.
Yeah. Thank you everybody for watching. Like and
Bye.
subscribe
Yes, like,
wherever the buttons
subscribe,
are.
follow.
Yeah.
Bye.